Yeah, and if you got time, jump on TikTok while it's still legal and follow us at 3 Geeks Podcast and on YouTube 3 Geeks Podcast and all other places to get podcasts.
And don't count the number of geeks in front of you.
Yeah, I was like,
Well, look, I've already come to this conclusion. I don't know. Anybody here an old school wrestling fan? No. Okay. All right. I'm the Jimmy Garvin to the Fabulous Freebirds. Like, okay, so I'm the fourth unofficial.
He already
member.
said
He's the D'Artagnan.
super old, John. Super old.
You're the D'Artagnan.
I am old.
The Three Musketeers is also very
I
old.
won't fight it anymore. I'm officially old.
Yeah, he's on loan to us from the 40s.
That's the one thing I am looking forward to with the Thunderbolts.
I am so looking forward to some. If they fuck that up, I am actually.
It looks solid. I feel like
I am confident they're going to mess it up.
I think-
my expectations.
I think Thunderbolts is post their new mandate, so I think it was made after they decided to focus on quality over quantity.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Captain America was not. So they are already refilming a lot of Captain America right now.
Even
that
though
movie-
it's, well,
look,
it comes
Anthony
out in a
Mackie
couple
sucks.
months, so. I was like, Captain America's
Come on in,
Valentine's.
folks.
You
We
didn't
have
say
plenty of
anything
seats
crazy.
over here.
No, that guy can't act. Like, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't say that, but in the MCU.
Watch that Elevation movie and tell me Anthony Mackie can act.
Sorry, because I was looking for
It's out and it's gone. Okay, bro, you missed it. You know why? Because it's bad.
Anthony
Before
Mackie.
we go to opinion, don't listen to me.
No, I tell you what, I watched it for you. Don't bother. Actually, other than Anthony Mackie, like I don't really have a problem with Elevation. I like the
Dude, you
world.
just went really hard at that movie.
Well,
Just to
no, but
backtrack.
Anthony Mackie sucks.
What did he do? He's not like.
Come on in,
great
folks.
actor.
What did he do to you? That's
What
a
did
good
he, he didn't do anything to me. He just sucks. Like, I also suck, but I never made it into a movie for people to tell me that.
Just a podcast.
Yeah. I mean, hey, get on the internet, go on the Google, tell me I suck. That's totally fine.
I'd like to Google
But
review,
you know,
thanks.
I had to live with that, and so does Anthony Mackie. So does Anthony Mackie.
I respect your incorrect.
For the record, I like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, the thoughts of
that guy.
Anthony Mackie. Those are
I
so
watched that dude like try. Like anyone else, like they'll get into a role, they'll be, you know, like you see them, you don't really see the person, you see the character. Versus Anthony Mackie, who I just see Anthony Mackie trying.
I don't know.
He didn't hurt me. He was in movies. That's how he hurt me.
fine. He's
He did his
That's
job.
how I measure success. Do you see the character? Do you see the actor?
Right. Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't even know what Daniel Day-Lewis looks like. Okay, because that guy, whenever he's in a movie, he is that
The
person.
ultimate test is Denzel's and Malcolm X because people go and get tattoos of Denzel's thinking it's Malcolm.
That's
Oh,
Malcolm X.
that's a good point.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
That's
Anthony Mackie will never have that. Never ever.
How many people are getting tattoos of the Falcon now?
Probably quite a few. He's fine in the Avengers movies.
I mean, like
I
mean,
haven't
throwback,
seen a lot with
like
Anthony
1960s,
Mackie.
No, I mean, like, I don't
70s.
have a problem with him literally in any of the other Marvel stuff because, like, they treat him as a side character. Like, they put him, they don't let him overstretch. Whereas anything else where he's trying to be the star of,
The TV show
Nah.
we're a big fan of.
no, the Winter Soldier, the Falcon and the
I meant Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal, the TV show was fun.
I was talking
to
about
give a decent review. It's another show.
Come on in, folks. Come on in. Have a
And
seat.
I mean, like, Twisted, like, I love cars.
We'll get started
I
here in a
love
couple
car
minutes,
shows.
although
Like,
we kind of already started.
I didn't watch it because Anthony Mackie was the star. I was like, I'm not gonna like
We
this.
just changed the concept of this whole panel. Is Anthony Mackie a good
Yeah, that's the panel.
So then
Anthony
what about-
Mackie, yes or no? That's the panel is
So
from
then
now
what
on.
about like Will Smith? Because he's kind of the same.
No,
Oh,
Will
no.
Smith can act.
He can. He
He
can. act.
can. He is capable, but a lot of the time he's just Will Smith.
Yeah, I was like,
And
I guess
because
since
people
I
love
watched-
that and he can get by on that. But I see it. Yeah, and you
Ali
know, like
was
it's,
really good in Ali.
yeah, oh yeah, like he has got chop. He can act. Does he act all the time? No. Anthony Mackie can act.
So I think it's becoming clear for me now. You don't like Anthony Mackie as an actor,
at all?
do you?
You know,
And then, you know, hey, like I'm not trying to say he's a bad person. I don't wish anything bad happens to him. You know, like I just don't want to see him in anything because I don't think he's good. Like that's.
I don't want him to work. I want him to lose his house.
I can't play the piano. I don't do piano recitals. Okay, like that's not what I do.
But wait, I have a brand new idea for the next episode of 3 Geeks. Is Max plays the piano?
Actually, I can play the piano. I had piano lessons when I was a kid, but like that's not. The
Yeah, but
point.
were you forced to do the piano lessons?
I mean, no,
Like, it was
I
strongly encouraged.
No, I wanted to do.
You
piano.
wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister took piano, and I thought that was really beautiful.
You were
and-
following your siblings'
Yeah,
footsteps.
and I was like, I want to try that.
Okay.
But like, my problem is, I really have trouble playing music from off the page. I can
you read it?
hear music. I can still read it, but I can hear music and figure it out and play it that way, versus like just reading it off the page and being able to play.
Okay.
So like, my teacher got really frustrated a lot. So like,
Mozart was a grumpy guy.
I wish I had Mozart as a teacher.
Speaking of on the page, we're here to talk about adaptations. And while this is not necessarily on topic, I just want to recommend to everybody go see Wicked. It's fabulous. If you haven't seen Wicked, I was blown away. I'm a big Wizard of Oz fan, so I went into Wicked completely blind. I knew nothing about the stage show, and it was amazing. Other than the fact I was watching it like this, because I was in the front row because it was sold out, and that was awful. The movie was fabulous.
But I mean, like, it's still selling. Like, that movie's doing gangbusters.
Yeah, it's true.
It's one of the best adaptations I've ever seen.
Okay, so can we talk about adaptations? Can I go first? Because you now
No, you
mentioned
can't go
the
first
author
because
of
Jason
my-
already went.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I already went. That was first.
You're second now.
I'm second. Okay, never mind. I'll go. May I go second?
Absolutely.
Okay, because when you pitched the idea of what I was going with the angle of what book, what prose material should be adapted into a movie. It clicked in my head because it's Christmas time, and I have a favorite Christmas cartoon that never gets any love because hardly anyone's ever seen it. That I think it would be great, and it would be, of course, L. Frank Baum's book that became a cartoon, a Rankin Bass production called The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. I think that would make a great one. We've talked about this before on the show, that I love this one. For those that are unfamiliar with it, which is 99% of you, anyways, you've seen it.
Of course it's got
Several
to.
Yeah,
times.
very old.
Well, it's,
On loan from the 40s.
yeah, I know, it's,
Several times, actually.
yeah, it's a story about, like, Santa Claus is going to die. Like, he's doing one more round around the earth, and that's it. Then he's passing on. And the mortals of the world have to come together and agree on whether he should get the Cloak of Immortality or not. And so it is like, some of those folks are like, and they tell the story. And so some of the gods are like, well, he should because of this and this and this. And it's really cool. It's really cool. It's the Rankin Bass stop animation. I think it came out in the 80s. Like, I want to say like 84, 85. And I think, like, if I remember as a kid, it only ran like 2 or 3 times on CBS, and then it got moved to cable. And then it just disappeared. But it is out on DVD. Unfortunately, it's a double disc thing where you have to go and watch also Nestor the Christmas Donkey, which is awful Christmas cartoon. Like, I don't know how people don't commit mass suicide after watching that cartoon. But anyways,
TBS runs it constantly through the season.
really?
Yeah.
That must be something new because as of a
No.
while ago, I don't think that they ran it. But
No.
John's too cheap for cable.
no, shut up.
No, I promise you, it was on. It was on last week.
Really?
Yes.
This is news to me. Well, I think this would make a great movie. I think you need some of the special effects.
Okay,
for-
so the one that they did come out with, though,
yeah,
is it a good? Have you read the book?
I have not read the book.
Okay, so you still need to read the book.
I do.
All right.
That's on the read pile along with 6,000 other things.
Right, yeah,
but,
no, that's the problem with the to-do list of like nerdery. Is just like, okay, all I do is add to it, and then like I'll find something brand new that came out, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch that first,
Yeah.
or read that first.
how many people in this room has picked up a comic or a graphic novel and go, hey man, I remember I bought this a couple of years ago, and then you look at the copyright date and you go, oh crap, 2010. It's been in the read pile that long. Anybody? Or I'm just the one? Okay, good, thank you.
No,
Because
it happens. Like, it's real.
Yeah,
I know. So
Especially Polish.
Well, yeah, they release 475 new shows every day that we all want to watch. It's like fantastic. I'm going to catch up.
Speaking of adaptations, are we excited for the Harry Potter HBO TV show? Do we think it's too soon?
No.
Do we want it? I saw some people go like this.
Well, I got pottered out. I still haven't.
Pottered out?
Yeah, I haven't seen the last 2 movies.
Like, have they been growing these children like the other children? Because
Yeah,
no way
like
you
all
get
the
kids that
original
look
Harry
like
Potter
the
actors
original
were
kids.
grown in a lab to do Harry Potter. Like that is like as far as like book adaptations,
Random
like it doesn't
British
get
children.
much more like than like those guys were about it.
I still can't get over you just said pottered out.
That
That's
should actually be the term.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah, the trade stamp at 3 Geeks. That's
Potter apostrophe.
Yeah,
E.
pottered out.
There you go.
It's
There you go.
it's too much. You know, like I can't deal with all these muggles.
So the reaction was kind of lukewarm with it. Is it just because you are so attached to the movie, or is it just not? There's no point in retelling the story.
Or are you pottered out?
Or are you butted out? No. Yeah.
No point.
No point.
Yeah. I'm not pottered out per se, but it does. But I mean, when you get right down to it, it's really just going to go over the material we already know. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's already read the books cover to cover. You've seen the movies. This is not going to go over any new territory. It's just going to go over it more in detail. I mean, I'm okay for it, but I'm just saying I'm not excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, because like I didn't play the Hogwarts game that I heard is
I
really
think that's
dope.
the only extension of the Harry Potter Wizardry world that is acceptable at this moment.
I think the main thing is just we have the movies and they're good.
Yeah.
Like we already have a good popular adaptation. I'd be a hypocrite if I said just because there was a movie it shouldn't be a show. But like we have a good adaptation already. We don't need another one, especially so soon.
I'll play devil's advocate. I've only seen the Harry Potter movies once. They're all great. Like I like them all. I saw some of them in theaters. But I'm excited to watch the show because it's just another reason that my daughter will sit next to me on the couch
It's just that,
to watch
yeah,
Harry
but
Potter.
you're not excited about Harry Potter. You're excited about spending time with your
I
daughter.
am also because watching the Harry Potter.
Come on
movies,
in. Don't just look.
Yeah, we get better.
There's still seats.
just don't mention Anthony Mackie.
Or mention him. He sucks.
You know, what would be killer is if Anthony Mackie comes right through that door. Like, what'd you say?
I would love that. I would love that.
Every time I left a Harry Potter movie, the friend that I'd go with would spend 3 hours talking about all the stuff they left out of the movies. So with the show, they can put all that stuff back in because I guess there's a lot of deleted characters, like twins somewhere along the line. I don't know.
No,
Like
yeah,
I said, I've only
they
seen the movies
deal
once.
with the twins less than so like the twins like it's Ron Weasley's brothers. Like they're in it, but they're just not in it as much as they're in the books. And I mean like that's fine. Like
It's gonna
I
be
really
casting
love the
and
books.
showrunner.
I read through
Any
all the books.
literary adaptation, isn't it? Literary, you can write and write.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's the same trouble that Stephen King has with all of his adaptations. Like when Stephen King writes a book and he describes everything to the nth detail, and you're in everybody's head and you're feeling all these emotions, you cannot put that in a movie.
No,
Like,
and I love Stephen King, but sometimes that description is exhausting.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, yeah, but
Sorry.
I just realized I'm a massive hypocrite, and so the show actually does potentially be very good. I just realized literally my favorite show totally had a movie of the same material before it.
I mean, more good stuff
Which show?
of things you like is a good thing.
okay.
heard
Okay,
that's
yeah,
good.
they come out with that show. In the back.
Going back to spending time with your child, watching this, as someone who has a very, an adult with a very limited attention span, breaking it down into 45-minute bites instead of a 3-hour movie is really beneficial for me.
Yeah.
And I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, as a general rule right now, TV is really, really good. And if they get the right team behind Harry Potter, I think it could be really, really good. I do agree, it's probably way too soon because the movies like just happened. Like
No,
Fantastic
it's been a
Beasts
while
is
since
still
the last
going
one.
on though. until
But yeah,
this
like
came
I haven't
out.
seen any of the Fantastic
I'm just saying,
Beasts,
like that
nor
world,
did I care.
that world has continued until a few years ago.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm pottered out, like the same way I'm hobbited out. Like I can't watch. After I watched all 3 of the extended versions of the movies back to back, but 12 hours watching Lord of the Rings movies.
What?
I could not watch anything else from Middle Earth. Like I can't do it. But then no, the show, The Rings of Power. I really like that show, so I got back around to it. So maybe the Harry Potter show will do something for me, but I just don't see it. Like, and yeah, I feel like between the books and the movies, like you get enough of what's going on. I don't know that I need to see every instance of the Weasley twins. Like that's just like okay, whatever.
So is there? I want to ask the crowd this: is there an adaptation that just missed a thing you really enjoyed? So I'll give you an example of what I'm looking for. So like in the first book of Lord of the Rings, there's a moment for Tom Bombadil, right? You go to his cabin, you do a whole thing, they get protected from the ring race from that. The movie didn't have that, right? And that's something I was looking forward to and I didn't get. Is there a thing that was adapted that they whiffed on, they should have included? Something that you're a fandom of? I don't really care what it is, just anything? Yeah?
I guess this is more of a, this is a book to movie adaptation. To movie adaptation, but the Matt Fraction run for Hawkeye.
Yeah.
They basically nixed the entire fact that he's like deaf, and that's like one of the like good representation and like well done. And like they air too much on the lighthearted side of that story in the show. Unless, like, they don't, they literally deleted all of the stuff about his backstory.
Yeah,
like it was filmed
they
and shot.
neutered that book. Yeah.
And, so they absolutely ruined that book. I mean, I still like the show. It's still a fun Christmas special. It's one of my favorite Marvel shows, but they, like, left everything out of that book that was good.
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree 100% on that. Because I really think that Jeremy Renner could do the Matt Fraction Hawkeye, and they dropped the ball on that one.
And he is actually hard. He's not deaf, but he is hard of hearing.
Right. Yeah, and there's a lot there that and especially because like the show was only okay. It like at best I'd say it was okay.
I watched it as a palate cleanser right after rewatching Daredevil once, which is like a show that will give you all sorts of religious and emotional trauma. So I have a little bit of a heart for the Hawkeye show.
I like the Hawkeye show too. It's a fun Christmas show.
Yeah.
It's all right, but compared to like
compared to
the
book.
source, like what they could have pulled out of those books versus what they did pull out of the books is like, guys, like you were right there. You were right there.
Have you seen the deleted scenes though for his back? They're depressing.
Okay.
Watch them, look them up.
All right, I'll have to check that out. I have been getting into manga a little bit more, so it's like it's an interesting thing where like a lot of people want an anime to be like the gospel, like you do not go outside the gospel of this, but the medium is different, and I really do think that you have to give some leeway to a different storytelling between mediums. Because, like, again, Stephen King can write everything down, but you can't depict that in a movie. But you do have the other things where you actually have sound and you actually have pictures where you need to do other things to get that same energy across. So, like, I am less hardcore than I used to be. Given that, like, I just understand now, it's like, hey, this is actually a whole different thing that they're doing. So you have to kind of, you have to give them the room to do that. But like, I just read a bunch of Go Go Loser Ranger, and it was recommended to me, because it's like the boys for Power Rangers. But the manga wasn't. I got lost in it because there's no color, and it was kind of hard for me to track, what was going on in any given, like when the action starts, it's just like explosions and everything. I'm like, well, I can't follow the story. Then when the anime came out, I was like, okay, well here, let me actually see what they're trying to do. And the anime wasn't that good. So now I'm like, was the book not that good? And I missed the fact that the book wasn't that good, or did they lose it in the translation of the anime? Or maybe they just didn't get enough money because like the action scenes don't look that great. I've definitely seen like prettier action sequences, so like sometimes they'll blow the budget on the opening sequence and all the fight scenes, and then like everything else is kind of the chum. But I'm very disappointed in Go Go Loser Ranger, like on both fronts, because there's too much going on for the manga, but then there's not enough going on in the anime. So I don't know where that's at.
Yeah. Does anyone have their most favorite disappointment adaptation? Because mine is Aragon. Because that was my favorite book as a kid. Favorite book. And I watched that just get murdered as a movie. I was so mad.
Cash grabbed the movie?
Yeah. It was so good.
This is so niche, but School for Good and Evil, that the movie adaptation makes me want to bang my head into the wall.
Yeah?
It's bad.
Stay glad.
Yeah.
Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I read 2, I think, of the Chronicles books.
I think all of
Love
them.
the series.
Yeah, it's good.
Caspian's my favorite of the books. So
Oh man, yeah, no, they were on full on cash grab on that too. That's
Any
I mean,
adaptation is just a form of a cash grab?
Yeah.
well, I mean, but like,
Yeah.
you know, but again,
Every
with Harry,
movie's a cash
it
grab.
can be,
Because
no,
they're
it can be,
extending the
but
money that they made based on.
but there's like the people who are like, okay, if I put this title on it, wanted, anyone who knows. If I put this title on it, that will bring people. And then other people are like, I want to make this thing.
The last.
That's
Oh.
the
I'm glad
movie,
you brought that
the
up.
Shyamalan
Which one
movie.
was it? 'Cause they made was it not the Last Airbender? And they
Well, they
tricked
made a
you to
TV
thinking
show,
it
then
was
the movie,
something else
yeah.
though. By putting that up there, you're like, I thought this was supposed to be that.
We have a question
Yeah,
over here.
I think we're caught. Yeah, please.
Ender's Game.
Oh,
Ender's
yeah.
Game. Okay, now the only thing that I loved out of that movie was the battle room scene, the last
That's the
one.
very end of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that was exactly what I
in the book.
saw, like in my head in the book. But yeah, everything else is kind of just muddy.
Yeah, Harrison Ford.
Yeah, and it's when they have an opportunity. It's like, okay, well, we need to make 3 movies. You know, and like you have all this stuff to do, and they're like, well, we don't think people are going to come out for that. You get 1 movie. That happens, you know, and it's just like, yeah, well, what are we supposed to do with all this rich tapestry of stuff, and we can't show it to you? So yeah, I mean, like, it's not always the people involved's fault, you know, like hey, like the director came on, they told him one thing, and then next thing you know, there's 10 dudes in suits over here, like, actually, you know, the numbers aren't going to let us do that. So yeah, like, there's a lot of reasons why things aren't good.
That's what happened to the Fantastic Four movie from a few years ago.
That was the reason it got bad.
No, it really was, because they greenlit the script, and then as they're filming, they're like, no, you need to cut that act. That's why there's no action in it. Like, no, you need to cut that action sequence, you need to cut that one, you need to cut that one.
What's up?
Going back to something we've mentioned before, I got to go for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Okay, it's one of my favorite books.
Yeah.
And for the record, I completely understand why they did what they had to do, but they really had to cut just about like all of the really great scenes and emotional stuff about it to fit it on screen. Like I said, they had to do it. I get that.
Yeah.
But still. It's a shadow of what the book
Yeah, the
really,
death of Cedric
really
Diggory
does.
is big,
It just
right?
didn't have
Yeah.
the input. And when I have to do this, I'm going to go old school, especially something I bet no one has heard of,
Right
but a classic Western called Shame.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
it was I read the book and it was incredible. It's a small book, but it's really powerful. The action scenes are great. The emotional scenes are great. The movie is a total sham of it. Just terrible.
And a lot of people love that movie. You know, like, that's the thing.
Shane in the book, Shane is 6 feet tall, 6 feet 2 inches tall at least, and black hair. They had him played by an actor who was 5'5" and blonde.
It's Jack Reacher.
Yes, yeah,
It's
Jack
a Reacher
Reacher.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, we got 6'2" tank of a Marine, Tom Cruise. That's the guy.
I'm going to get to you in just a second. Guys, if you guys get a chance, go to youtube.com, 3 Geeks, type in greatest hits, because there's a clip from our show where somebody's talking about a movie called Shame with Michael Fassbender, and the look on Max's face, because he thinks they're talking about Shame.
That's why I laughed.
I was like, how old is Michael Fassbender?
Not only that, but when you find out what the 2 movies are about, you're like, yeah, they're radically different and not at all what I anticipated.
The Shame is fantastic.
My probably most angry book to movie adaptation is The Giver. A lot of the
Well, that's a big reaction.
Everyone in the crowd knows.
Yeah, a lot of the emotion, like part of the book is that these are like kids. These are like middle school aged children going through this and making these decisions, and they all age them up to like basically 18 in the movie. In The Giver, that iconic last line, but it was only a whisper, that is not the last line in the movie. They go and fuck it up and add some other extra scene on the end. And that weird like scene towards the end of the movie where like The Giver, Jeff Bridges' character is like speaking to, I guess, like the council, or I forget what specifically they're called. That doesn't really exist in the book. And it's just like it kind of changed the tone of like what they were trying to do. But
It's because some Hollywood exec was like, we can't have it be middle schoolers. We have to age them up because we can't have this awful stuff happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's the thing. You know, it's like for whatever X, Y, or Z reason, this is not going to work as a film. You know, like we can't do that. We can't. You know, because even like to make actors act like this is happening. You don't want to sit there and it's uncomfortable. You know, like for things, like putting kids through bad situations. They've got to act like this stuff is going on. And to do that is too much. You know, you can read the words on a page and that's a good enough disconnect from reality. But,
But I think Jeff Bridges could have done it if they would have, let him.
Oh, right. And they're in the room saying, we can't do this, because, I don't want to see a 10-year-old do this. Or I don't want to see Jeff Bridges talking about children in this way. It's very,
what celebrity would sign up for that to kill your career by
right
being on that screen?
And then you got Kendrick making songs about you. It's not a good look.
Well, in the book, the romance that they forced in the movie isn't really as prevalent. It's just that would be a hard role for a kid to do. That's what I want to expect.
And so it's again, you got to take some artistic license. There's this and that, and so it's like for whatever reason these things ended up bad. They just ended up bad. But
they changed a couple of the jobs that the characters have, which are important plot points.
Right. Oh yeah, or The Watchmen. And the movie was okay, except that the book. Oh my God, Watchmen, the book. If you have not read The Watchmen, one of the greatest comic books of all time. But they're all 40, 50-year-old people. And they get these hot, 20-somethings to play these roles. And I was like, you're missing the whole point. Like, how does this timeline even work? That person's 20 years old. He couldn't have been retired for 10 years. That doesn't make any sense.
Speaking on, having, really weirdly adult people play middle schoolers, let's talk about Percy Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Oh.
TV show or movie?
Yes.
Well, the movie before the show.
I heard the show is a lot more accurate.
I heard the show's better. I've not watched the show.
They take artistic liberties, but it's artistic liberties that make sense. Like the fact that in the book, the water is underneath the Golden Gate Bridge, when it is not. So they make sure that the water comes to Percy.
Tobey Maguire, 83 years old when he plays 15-year-old Spider-Man in high school. What security guard is going to let this grown-ass man come into the school? Okay, this does not make any sense at all.
Well, he looked the right age in No Way Home.
Well, in No Way Home when he's supposed to be 83 years old.
I'm going to throw out that for me, I think the one that sets me off in a rage is an adaptation of a whole entire property, and that is G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra.
Ooh.
That, as a G.I. Joe fan, that was offensive to me. I mean, again, I get that you make subtle changes for various reasons. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. But when you just take a dump on the whole mythology that Larry Hama built, through the comics and through the toys, it would have been a fine movie. It was Action Force 3000.
Right.
That, I would have been, okay, this is cool. This is Action Force 3000, but you go out and you put G.I. Joe on it, and then it has nothing to do with anything that ever has happened in any of the issues of the comics.
Well, the best G.I. Joe adaptation so far is the last 5 minutes of Transformers.
No, wrong.
Well, yeah,
wrong.
I meant live action.
Okay, I was going to say, G.I. Joe Resolute?
I've seen G.I. Joe Resolute. That's
Okay.
fantastic.
That is the best G.I. Joe. It's a cartoon, but it's the best you're going to get. It's the best you're going to get.
done by, actually scripted by Warren Ellis, the guy that used to do
it's really good.
Transmetropolitan.
And I'm like, look,
Doom,
when the 10 dudes get in a room and they're like, we need to suck the money out of every G.I. Joe fan. I just don't understand where they're like, hey, we've got this thing. It's already done. The storyboard is already done. You don't need to hire any writers. You don't need to hire any it's already done for you. Why don't they just take the good stuff and put that on the screen?
I don't know.
That's every DC animation.
I do. You asked why? It's because they don't want actually the new owners of all these things. They don't want fans anymore. They want mindless consumers. Okay,
Yeah.
they want to be able to they just want to be able to just basically, how should I say this politely with children in the room? They just want to put whatever on a page, put sprinkles on it, and just hand it to the public and say here, buy this. They don't want us to be able to. They don't want us to criticize it. They don't want us to expect quality. They just want to be able to put out whatever it is, rake in millions and millions of dollars, and then accept awards while making speeches and telling us about what terrible people we are.
I want to talk about a good adaptation. So, if you guys have been waiting for a good Transformers movie, Bumblebee's pretty good, Rise of the Beast is pretty good, but Transformers 1 that came out this year, go watch it. 'Cause
Yeah.
more
I've heard
people
it was
need to
good.
see
Oh,
that
it
movie.
was. If you haven't seen it yet,
Phenomenal.
it was
I
way
heard it was good.
better than I thought
Yeah.
it was going to be. I went to that movie. I was like, my wife bought
The
tickets to that
trailers
movie.
looked awful.
I did not want to tell her that I was like, I don't want to see this movie.
It
Yeah.
was very-
Oh yeah. And the trailers looked awful, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad that I had this really bad opinion of the movie going into it, because when it blew me away, like it gained all that ground, and then was a good movie on top of it. I was like, now that movie is forever endeared in my heart. Like I was so shocked that it was so much better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, Transformers 1 was just a lovely, happy surprise.
So on the positive side of it, do folks have a favorite, like something they changed from your favorite adaptation to this? Yeah, what's up?
X-Men 97.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
X-Men
dude,
97.
I cried.
Well,
Episode
well,
3.
I know you were set up. Yeah, you went into
Yo.
it.
Episode 4, man, I was sobbing like a
Oh,
baby,
no,
and my
five,
girlfriend at the
five,
time was like,
five.
Yeah.
5. My girlfriend at the time was like, what's wrong? I'm
Well,
like,
I mean,
this cartoon!
Unless one made you cry, but the 5's the one that made me die a little. On the inside.
I mean, but like, I have not read Gambit in comic books to where he's become the level of badass that he was in the X-Men 97 shows. I mean, like, I know there's been examples of it before, but that show,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, everyone loves Gambit. He's like that bad. He's the sexy bad guy, whatever. Like I have never been a Gambit fan, but I've turned. Like, they got me with X-Men 97. I agree. What a great.
I think they did Magneto better than he's ever been done in
He
the
was really
movies.
good.
The only thing I could not stand about that show was the giant M on his chest. I'm like, Magneto is not the guy to
Yeah.
put the M on his chest. Like that's it looks so stupid.
I get the story idea because he's trying to be a team person, and they all have like
Yeah,
numbers
so-
on them. So he's
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna be the M guy.
But,
Nah.
I mean, like the UN stuff, like the court scene, that was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they did a lot of great things in that show. I was like going into it, skeptical. I don't like to get my hopes up anymore. But X-Men 97 was so good. And every they're putting it out weekly, and every week I'm like, oh man, the next episode's out.
Season
Like,
2 soon.
yeah, so it's dope. It brought me right back to Saturday morning cartoons.
They're gonna tear it away from you when they try to adapt it into a movie.
Oh yeah.
I
They're
don't
gonna take
think,
it right back.
I don't
You
think.
see, well, I mean, hey, you know what though? Like,
that.
I'll take my wins and I'll count them.
Yeah,
Like,
good thing.
you don't get to take it away from me. Like if people are like, oh, this ruined my childhood. This ruined whatever. It's like, no, the thing that you love is still the thing that you love. They just did this other thing that sucks. Like,
Yeah.
when you get a win, don't let them take it away from you. Don't let the new thing make you feel bad about the old thing, or don't make the old thing influence your new thing.
And don't be afraid of remakes. Like, remake comes out and it sucks. Just don't watch it again. But there are remakes that are good. Like so anything that's made into a remake is kind of an adaptation. So I go into it with fresh eyes, and if I like it, I like it. But you still have the original thing. Like, if you really think about remakes, The Thing is a remake. Scarface is a remake. Like, there are really good remakes out there, and they do happen from time to time.
The entirety of modern Doctor Who.
I do
Sorry?
like modern Doctor Who. I watched the Disney Plus one, and it does feel a little Disneyfied, but it's still really good.
It's like that's going along.
Modern, yeah.
Like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, I get why people are saying this is like a Disney version of Doctor Who, but it still feels like Doctor Who. But there are moments where you're like, yeah, obviously this was Disney.
So, I think I saw some more hands about favorite adaptations. Do we have? Yeah, please.
Interview with the Vampire, specifically the TV show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've heard.
I've not been able to watch it yet, but yeah, very good.
I've heard.
You like it?
Oh my god. It is, so like you have the books, and the first book, it's a little slow. The first book is actually at points hard to read. Then you get like the next two, which are really good. And then Anne Rice starts to take a turn for the religious weird, and you get 3 more books in, some of them starts drinking Jesus' blood, and that's a whole thing. But that's not the point. The first book, kind of slow to get through, and then the movie, very faithful, but that also made it kind of a slog to get through everything. And now the TV show has come in, and Louis actually has a personality, and it's great. And I love it so much. And they're taking their time with it, and the things they're adding don't contradict anything, but they just make things better. They don't add like too much, just enough to make the existing things so much better. And I could talk about this show for literal hours. I actually have.
She does.
I keep circling Interview with the Vampire, so I will watch it.
No, I started it. I think I've seen like a couple episodes. My wife is watching it, and it has not grabbed me. But you will
know episode 1. It is polarizing. Everyone I showed it to either loved it or hated it with a burning passion.
She called you out.
I have not started episode 2 because I was like, this stat guy.
Yeah.
You will know within the first 2 episodes if this is going to be a thing that defines your personality for the next couple months, or if you are going to start it off.
Couple months?
But one adaptation viewer that I really, really love is Dune. Yeah. I think that I love the Dune books, or the first 3. The first 3.
Careful.
So I haven't started Dune Prophecy yet because I'm like,
we'll get to
that might just be outside of my where I care. But these movies, I am there for. I like the things that they change. I think that they're good for the movie. And even if it's something that I don't necessarily agree with, it's done so well that I can't argue against it. I just really think they are solid Dune movies, and especially given what we've had in the past from the franchise. I can't do it. No, I've got some friends who that holds a special place in their heart. And hey, you know what? If you can enjoy it, more power to you. I just can't. I can't get there. Get out of here, man. Just get out of here.
Yeah, I watched an interview with David Lynch recently, and he was trashing his Dune movie. He hates it. He hated the whole process of making it because he turned down Return of the Jedi, which would have been a completely different movie, to do Dune.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Hey, just for the record, I hate David Lynch, so.
Oh, I like him. It's fine. Ignore him.
But to piggyback on Dune, I like the Dune movies fine, but I really like the TV show. A lot happens in the TV show, and it's still set within that world that they created. That's super awesome. But there's a lot of
10,000 years.
The TV show has a bunch of stuff that happens. The Dune movies don't. It's a lot slower. So that's why I like the TV show a bit more fast.
And that's the other thing too. If you read the book, the writer does not depict action
at all
well.
He just fast forward through almost all of it.
This happened. There was a war that happened, and then he moves right on. And it's you don't get any of the the millions of people died, this affected so many people across the friggin' galaxy. This affected people. Nah, the war happened. We're moving on. That's that's why I'm saying the adaptation for the movie is really, really good, just because in a lot of places they don't have a lot to work with. And I think they did a fine job. But again,
I did enjoy it. It's just a lot slower.
For sure. I think that's the author's fault.
I'll put it out there, but I think probably one of the best adaptations I've ever seen from a book to a movie is Denzel Washington's The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Oh,
I've seen it.
I have not.
It is verbatim. The entire dialogue is shot in black and white and flood free. Shakespeare versus English movie, he would say that is how the play was supposed to be.
Awesome.
Check it out. You had me at Denzel.
Yeah. If you told me Denzel and Benedict Cumberbatch had a movie coming out called The Dictionary A through Z, I'd go watch that. I would 100% be in that theater watching those two guys act out the alphabet dictionary.
Okay, well, since you went for Shakespeare and Denzel Washington, how about has anyone seen Much Ado About Nothing?
I have not.
I watched.
Kenneth Branagh, Denzel Washington, Keanu Reeves.
Solid cast.
It's Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all set. Yeah. It's except set a little bit differently in time. I think. Oh, Emma Thompson. Is in it too.
Yeah.
Frankly, it's great. I mean, it's the most accessible Shakespeare you're ever going to see. I don't know if I can talk about how accurate it is from play to movie screen, but I can tell you right now they're using the English and everything, and you can follow along, and you're just mesmerized. And Denzel Washington, not being a trained actor, a trained Shakespearean actor, is incredible. More than holds his own. Sean Michaels, I forget his name now, but he's
Stifler?
No, he's he was in House as House's best friend.
Oh, Sean Leonard something.
Yeah, him. He's also in it. He's again not Shakespearean trained, but does a great job. It's a great mix of these actors, and they just make magic. I mean, you can follow it along like nothing. It's beautiful.
I don't know if you know this. Fun fact about House: it's based on Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay.
House, Holmes, Watson, Wilson.
Oh, okay. There you go.
No, the only Shakespearean adaptation I've seen is the Romeo and Juliet movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, which I hate.
I like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Lion King is kind of it's based on
The Lion King?
Yeah, it's based on a Shakespeare play. It's based
Oh,
on
okay,
Hamlet.
sure. All right, cool. Lion King, I've seen that. I enjoy that. So, Shakespeare, you get a pass.
All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left. Please don't leave because afterwards we'd like to take a photo with you guys.
Can I throw out mine? Here we say favorite adaptation.
Yeah.
You've already mentioned it. I think The Watchmen is a fantastic adaptation. I really do. I think that yes, they had to cut the secondary tale about the black freighter.
That was dope.
Yeah, I mean, but they put it out as its own entity,
Animation,
but
yeah.
they cut it out of the movie so it wouldn't be 4 hours long.
Yeah.
But I think that the way that they manipulated Ozymandias' Adrian Vent and his plan, because they tweaked it a little bit, I thought it worked. Because, and again, I have friends that are not comic book fans that have never read Watchmen, but they enjoyed that film. They're like, that was really good. So for me, I think that if you could get the casual fans to really like it, or create casual fans, and yet you also, most of the hardcore fans that I know don't really say, oh, it's the worst thing ever. They say it's pretty good or it's decent. So I think that's a win-win, and I liked it. So I think that's and I've read the graphic novel several times.
Yeah, it's one of the few Zack Snyder movies that's any good.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was okay. Like, I thought that Rorschach was done very, very well. And, like, you think I'm in here with you? You're in here with me! Like, that scene, perfect.
So they actually have the Ultimate Edition where they took the Tales of the Black Freighter and the director's cut and spliced them all together.
I believe that.
To make like a 4.5 hour.
That's fun.
It's not bad.
Does anyone have like a favorite casting? I'm sorry. Yeah,
I was wondering on The Watchmen if you had seen the television series and had any opinions on
That show was dope. That show was so good. I was so happy. I was like, oh God, here we go. When it started. But I loved, especially as a person of color, that show was dope.
Yeah, Lindelof. Respect to Lindelof, because after season 1, HBO wanted him to do more. He's like, I told my story. If somebody else wants to come into the Watchmen universe, tell their story, that's fine, but we're not doing a season 2.
Yeah.
I avoided it and did not watch it. Still have not watched it.
Oh, dude.
Wait, because all of the other things that they put out around that time, they put out all those single issues where they had, the comedian, and they had, and the Len Wein one was the only one that was any good. And they come out with Before Watchmen, all of the other ones, it's just not the same. I know I'm the old guy on the panel up here. I know, get off my lawn. But anyways.
No, you need to watch the show.
You need to watch it.
I
haven't seen it yet. But
Okay, good. Somebody else on the panel hasn't seen it.
100% I'm behind that show.
Okay.
It shocked me because I expected it to be bad.
The Watchmen animated movie is pretty good. I've only seen the first half, the part 1. They just released part 2. I'm looking forward to watching that, but that was pretty good.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
That's weird though. But I haven't seen the animated thing you saw before.
I agree. It is weird.
Dude, I'm becoming an animated fan. We've learned that. My Adventures with Superman, fantastic. X-Men '97, fantastic.
Oh yeah, and My Adventures with Superman has got me like wanting to watch Superman stuff.
He hates Superman. But he loves
Superman sucks.
Oh no!
The same reason I don't like Captain America is the same reason I don't like Superman. They're privileged people who did nothing to earn their abilities, and they don't use it.
But Captain America can do this all day.
You gotta push the face a lot.
I guess Steve's not privileged, but like he didn't earn it.
Okay.
That's fair. No, I hate Superman just because
He's a little
there's no
god.
stakes.
Yeah, it's
there's
hard
no
to-
stakes.
it's hard to beat Superman.
Like I don't care.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, no, there's just no stakes. Like he's on Earth. You know, if we're talking about Superman fighting Apocalypse, like that's a little more like okay, we can get down. But like he's on Earth. Like if you are not Lex Luthor, the literal richest man on the planet, to go and dig up the most rare element you can find, you stand no chance against Superman. Like
that was one of the things about My Adventures with Superman. Speaking of adaptations, they changed a little bit of his power source, so there you feel like there's some stakes because it's almost like a battery. After a while, he does have to go recharge.
No, I like My Adventures with Superman.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing a good job. Superman the character is not great in my book, or like the evolution of it. Because I mean, like if we were just like capable to leap tall buildings in a single bound and you know stronger than a locomotive, like that's an all right powered hero. Like that guy can get beat, but like Superman, they have taken it to the nth degree, and it is it's like Batman can't lose with any amount of preparation time. It's like, well, okay, well, then the story's not really interesting, because it's like, oh well, he got to prepare, so he wins. Like that's I'm not down for it.
You like stuff in villain game too, don't you?
Oh
Yeah.
The what now?
Speaking of
villains are
adaptations,
some
villains. Penguin. Has anybody seen that?
No, I think it's not necessarily about the villains winning, but you need good villains.
He's a villain fan.
The villains make the hero. If your villains aren't up to snuff, you suck. And like that's the problem with Superman. All he's got is the literal richest man on the planet. That's his worst enemy. Like I can't be that guy. Like that's not. I won't ever be that guy.
Not with that attitude.
I guess a good villain adaptation. Frank Miller and Chip Zdarsky Daredevil run into the Netflix show. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes. Oh, Kingpin out of Daredevil
This
show.
was so good.
Let's go. What a great villain. And then Daredevil is so good.
They hit close.
What's that?
If the phone says low battery, I don't know if it's going to move the recording. So
We only
just
got 4
close.
minutes left. It's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
But the funny thing is, like, both actors of that show are like, at least in interviews, seem to be like almost nothing like their characters, but they kill it.
Oh no, Charlie Cox does a great Daredevil. I'm so happy that guy's still getting work.
The monologue, the opening first episode, like after the theme song, it's been a while since the last confession monologue.
Yeah, and also like the people who were involved in that show got Daredevil. They understood what the assignment was, and they wanted like, we're going to bring you the best Daredevil we can bring you. Like, and that Ben Affleck movie.
No.
Like I don't know.
I don't
Again,
like Ben Affleck,
it's like 10 people were like, okay, we're gonna make Daredevil, and then like the suits were like, are we gonna make Daredevil though? I don't think so. I think we want this other.
Disney gets a lot of crap, but kudos to them because they filmed 4 episodes of the Daredevil show, the new one, without Froggy returning and without a few of the other original Froggy returning, and they're like, this isn't working, so they completely started over, and now it is officially 4th season of the Netflix show. Take place 5 years later.
I mean, like John Barenthal Punisher. Let's go.
It is meant to be a continuation. It is not like of the story, like the comic line, but it is not supposed to be.
Oh, they just announced it like a couple days ago that it
a couple days
absolutely takes place 5 years after season 3 on Netflix.
I'm down. I'm 100% down.
Yeah.
So I was thinking earlier, there was a comic book that was supposed to be an adaptation of a sensitive game. And I wanted to ask you for if you had one choice to make anything into an adaptation, film or movie, what would it be?
want it as a TV series.
Ooh, no.
No, that's okay.
I'm good. I've got enough hit in my life.
I've said this a couple of times. I want another Spawn. I would grab Michael John White again. I want more Spawn, please.
Yeah,
I loved the cartoon. I even like the movie. I want more Spawn in my life.
That movie...
It's kind of bad, but I love it. Shut up! It's my childhood.
Look, I'm with you. I like the movie as well, but that movie was awful.
The cartoon.
I want a good Spawn.
Well, good news, Justin. Every
Yeah.
year
Way
since
better.
2000, he's been saying that the Spawn movie's coming very soon.
I want it. I want television or movie. I don't care. Or continue the animations thing. I just want more of it.
Let's see here.
I want
What
Spawn.
would I...
With me, I already said at the beginning, Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. I want a movie adaptation of that. I do.
I would actually like to see the Joss Whedon run on Astonishing X-Men. I would like that adapted into a movie. It is my favorite X-Men story of all time. It features one of my two favorite characters, Colossus, and then also Shadowcat is another one of my favorite X-Men who doesn't get a lot of love. And yeah, it's just solid through and through. That would be dope.
Yeah. Well, guys, follow us at 3 Geeks Podcast on TikTok, why it's still legal, YouTube, all the
But wait,
social media stuff.
we have one final adaptation to talk about, because we have not talked about a movie or a piece of media property that's been changed and brought in and adapted to a podcast. Because this guy and me, we do a fantastic podcast called Matt Talk. And it's all about the 1980s show Matlock. That's right. And Justin is our fabulous producer. And so basically it is what it is. It's Jason and I sitting down talking about episodes of Matlock that we're doing them in order, season by season, episode by episode. That's
Yeah.
Oh, we have talked about the new one. We have actually.
It's really good.
It is really good, and we do it every Sunday night, 7 o'clock. Through the 3
Also,
Geeks.
stay tuned for our upcoming podcast, Prairie Dogging, about Little House on the Prairie.
We're trying to get Max and his wife to do it. That'd be awesome.
It's happening. It's coming soon.
Yeah, Matt Talk is on season 6 right now, so that's been overwhelmingly popular. But guys, 3 Geeks Podcast, we're live Saturdays at 7 p.m. We'll be live again next Saturday, not today. This was our live show. And then
We still got time. We can make it home.
we got some cool interviews coming up. We interviewed the guy who did all the set design on the original Star Wars movie.
Yeah, he was fun.
We interviewed the guy who plays C-3PO when it's not Anthony Daniels. So anytime C-3PO is not in the movies, it's this guy, and he's fantastic. Tells us about the time he was C-3PO in the White House. And
that just seems funny.
Dude,
I would like to see
his
that.
Obama
Yeah,
story of
it
the
was
way
very
they
fun.
interacted is really fun. But guys, please follow us. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff helps us.
And yeah, you can tell me I suck. I will have
Yeah.
to take it.
He laughed.
We got Anthony.
Go leave. We want a photo,
That's okay.
please.
All right, well, let's do the photo then.
Wait, let me plug my stuff here real quick. TVDcast.com is my own personal podcasting project. There's postcards up here. Please take one. That oftentimes talk about my favorite passions, which is hockey,
We're gonna be here
comics,
forever.
movies, and of course pro wrestling. How rude! Come on, we are a tandem. You are treating me like Marty Jannetty.
The
This is
PVD
not
cast
good.
is really good. Check it out.
Whether you're solving murders during breakfast, cracking cold cases on your commute, or playing amateur detective at bedtime, Amazon Music's got millions of podcast episodes waiting. Just download the Amazon Music app and start listening to your favorite true crime podcasts ad-free, included with Prime.